Well, hey friends, today's reading comes from Exodus chapter 14, verses 21 and 22, and then we'll skip down to verse 31. Then Moses stretched his hand over the sea, and all that night the Lord drove the sea back with an east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left. And when the Israelites saw the mighty hand of the Lord displayed against the Egyptians, the people feared the Lord and put their trust in him and in Moses, his servant. So we arrive at the tail end of probably the most famous story in the entire Bible, at least in the Old Testament. It's a theme that's going to continue to show up throughout the Bible. It's the story of the Exodus. It's the story of God rescuing his people from slavery and bringing them out into freedom. But there was only one problem. Even though God had brought them out of slavery and started to lead them, they come to a big body of water, a sea that there's no way they're going to be able to go around. There's no way they're going to be able to cross. But then God tells Moses, I want you to put your hand out. I want you to hold your hand out over the sea. And God begins to blow a wind from the east that divides the waters, and the Israelites walk through on dry ground. Now, if you know the rest of the story, by the time they get to the other side, Moses holds out his hand again. All of the waters rush back in over the Egyptians who were pursuing God's people. So this is a story about God delivering his people from slavery into freedom. It's a story about God making a way when there wasn't a way, about God opening a door when there wasn't possibly one that they could go through. And today we express our gratitude that God is a deliverer. That the same thing that he did here happens today. God delivers people. He makes a way when there isn't possibly a way. He's the kind of God who opens doors that seem locked. He's the kind of God that delivers his people who are under slavery and oppression. That's just what he does. So today, whether you've experienced a really profound deliverance, or maybe you are just walking in the freedom that God is giving you through Jesus, may you express gratitude that God delivers you from the enemy, that he delivers you from the powers that would oppress you, and that he frees you to walk in light with him. So may you express gratitude for that today. I'll see you tomorrow. Grace and peace, my friends.